do not.
Trump court date.
Creating a possible calendar crunch.
Slowing down the airport fast lane.
Sole reason for clearance is freeze through.
Good morning, I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. Emergency officials in Hawaii are defending their decision not to activate warning sirens when the wildfires raced through Maui. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti reports the thinking was they might confuse residents used to hearing them for possible tsunamis.
There was no sirens.
No warning whatsoever.
80 outdoor sirens on Hawaii's second largest island sat silent as people fled for their lives. And with mounting concerns of why none of them went off, we asked Herman Andaya, the head of Maui's emergency management agency,
Do you regret not sounding the sirens? I do not.
So many people said they could have been saved if they had time to escape. Had a siren gone off, they would have known that there was a crisis emerging.
The siren is used primarily for tsunamis, and that's the reason why almost all of them are found on the coastline. The public is trained to seek higher ground in the event that the siren is sounded. Had we sounded the siren that night, we're afraid that people would have gone into the fire.
According to Maui Now, prior to taking the job, Herman Andaya had no background in disaster response. 9 wildfire victims have been identified out of the 111 known dead so far. CBS's Lilia Luciano.
Crews have covered less than 40% of the burn zone. Hundreds are still unaccounted for. Among them, Joe Schillen.
He was texting me that now there are 4 houses burning and then cars exploding on the road.
His friend Corey Blue says Joe was on his way to her home when the fires raged all around him.
I said, try and get out. He said, we can't get out, we can't see, we can't breathe.
Blue believes her friend died in the fire trying to help others evacuate, but his remains have not been found.
Everybody loved Joe.
Family members from across the island and beyond have been giving DNA samples for authorities to identify the more than 100 remains found in the wreckage of Lahaina.
Because of approaching wildfires in Western Canada, all 20,000 residents of the city of Yellowknife are being told to leave by tomorrow. Some evacuations will be by air. Now to Georgia, where CBS's Nicole Killian has more on the aftermath of this week's indictment of former President Trump.
Trump is facing an increasingly complicated legal and political schedule. Fulton County District Attorney Bonnie Willis has proposed a trial date for March 4th, one day before Super Tuesday and a week ahead of Georgia's primary. It's also 3 weeks before his trial about alleged hush money payments in Manhattan, and there's 2 potential special counsel trials looming.
A Texas woman has been arrested for allegedly leaving a threatening and racist voicemail for the federal judge assigned to Trump's Washington, D.C. case. A federal appeals court has ruled the abortion pill mifepristone should remain on the market, but with restrictions to prevent its use after 7 weeks of pregnancy, and no prescriptions by telemedicine or shipments by mail. The ruling cannot take effect until the Supreme Court decides if it will hear the case. Overseas now, correspondent Deborah Pata has the latest on the counteroffensive in Ukraine.
Ukrainian soldiers have reclaimed the tiny village of Uruzhaine. Gains are measured in inches. There is an outsized importance to the recapture of a village that's less than 1 square mile. Russians are mining in 3 layers, and our forces have finally broken through the first line of their defense. The liberation of Uruzhaine is the result. This has opened up more firing positions for Ukrainian troops as they push forward to Russian strongholds further south.
It's 4 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.